Hey everybody, and welcome to AJS News. This is the second video that we've got for you this week.
Go watch the first one. But first, check out our new parody for an important word from our sponsor. Check it out.
Hey man, what are you doing?
Taking some weird quizzes, waiting for my video to render.
Oh, what's that one? Optical illusions?
Let's check it out. Do you see a young woman or an old hag?
Young woman.
Do you see two faces or a vase?
Two faces.
Alright, what about this one? Do you see Wolverine and two Batmans kissing?
Batman's kissing.
Which tree is larger?
They're both the same height, but that one looks much taller because that one has so much, all the bushes and stuff down in front of it.
Which building's taller?
Again, I think they're the same building, odd building, but that one looks bigger because, again, that one just has a bunch of stuff out in front of it. I mean, this was a neat quiz and all, but what practical use do you have for tricking people into thinking that something is taller than it really is?
Yes. Interesting illusions. I'll be right back. I need to take some pictures of something.
Oh, gross.
Remember, guys, when you trim the hedges, the tree stands taller. And get 20% off right now with free shipping if you go to www.manscaped.com/AngryJoeShow. The coupon is automatically applied with that link. Treat yourself, guys. Don't cheat yourself. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but I saw Wolverine until you told me two Batman kissing Batman, and I can't see nothing else.
Yeah, once you
Batman
see it, it's
kissing
in your
Batman.
brain. In your brain forever.
I took some
Correct.
amazing pictures. Look at
Correct.
that one right there. It's pretty big, huh? Oh, no.
What was that?
That's
What
pretty
the hell,
good.
Joe?
This is
Why
a good
you catch
picture.
me off guard like that? That's nasty, man. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
So that was good.
Hope you washed your hands.
Always.
I feel like I have been violated by other Joe.
It's an illusion.
It's an illusion. No. All right, guys. Anyway, click those links down below because you know what? It actually did work. It's fantastic. Terrible, Joe. Why'd you do that?
All right.
Ad-libbing. Woo!
All right.
Very fun. Get a gift for your friends or family or whatever you want to do. Get it for yourself. Cheat yourself. Don't treat yourself. Manscaped.com. The link down below. Get you 1% off. Let's get directly to the news so that we can get past. What the fuck? What happened to my balls? We shaved this. We shaved that a lot.
It's down there.
Down
Too
the
much.
bottom.
Gotta give a tiny bit of, gotta get a little bit, gives it that style.
Oh, okay.
Can't go completely. You don't want to go complete.
No.
Nah, it's too much.
All right.
Anyways, also don't forget,
Oh, yeah.
Joe, throw it up on Meta Threads. We went ahead and got some like winter wear, or some like fancy official wear. A lot of people were saying, hey, I really like that polo that you were wearing a long time ago. Well, I got it all badass now, embroidered here. It's not just screen printed. It's like legit, and it feels really good. Joe's got our winter gear here. This is also embroidered with that same
I'll
style.
read it again.
Okay, I won't. And it's awesome, guys. So go check it out if you want some merch or some shirts and sweaters and things. Thank you so much. Go check that out. And let's get to the news.
All right. If you didn't get a PS5
I did not.
or an Xbox
I did not.
Series
We
X,
did.
Well, we did, but yeah.
I did.
Putting it here, and
Yeah.
you guys know y'all can play it here, and
Remember he said that?
Yeah.
He's like,
You'd be
Joe, get the fuck out of my
Leave!
house.
No, you
You
said.
said I could play.
Yeah. So, all right. So now that we've established that, if you were one of the people like, no, I'll wait. Black Friday, the big box stores will have them.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
No?
Nope. Best Buy will not have the PS5 or the Xbox Series X in stores this holiday season. No.
What about
well,
Radio
we're
Shack?
not getting ours from Sony or Microsoft. So if we don't get if Best Buy don't fucking give us ours, we're fucked.
That's correct.
Okay, but what are you talking about?
Best Buy has announced that it
So
will not be
just the
selling the
pre-orders.
PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X in stores. Period.
But I can still go
They
to
just,
Circuit
like,
City
ran out of
and Radio Shack. I can still go to those
Yes.
places.
Yeah.
Yes,
There's
got
probably
it.
Don't worry, they'll have plenty of them.
That's what I thought.
wait in line. Camp out. It'll be great.
Alex, Circuit City, Radio Shack.
Yeah, I know. Go
Okay.
set up a tent. I'll be there. I'll join you.
Done.
I promise.
Okay.
I'll bring the food.
Promise.
Yeah, you don't need to bring it. Just
Okay, but what about?
No, shipping. So ours, we'll have to make sure. Like, I'm nervous as fuck.
Well, we
I
got
think
ours from
everybody's nervous as
Target,
fuck this
right?
holiday to be
Yeah.
able to get their console. Obviously this time around you needed to have pre-ordered for something like this because there's
Yes.
going to be limited quantities, and we want to be able to, review that. And since we didn't get any of the review copies early, you guys have to give us a little bit of time to get the console in.
Yeah,
Well,
we're-
actually,
we're
probably
getting there
wait
whenever
for
you're getting
shipping
it.
because shipping will probably add a day or two to the freaking launch date, and then open that bad boy up, maybe do an unboxing video, play around with it. By then, you guys are already going to have seen a bunch of review videos that are going up like right now, like Young Yan
Not as
put
cool
his
as
up.
ours.
yeah, but they won't have
Oh,
OJ
they're
in there.
way, way cooler than ours, Joe.
Why?
Because they've had it for fucking 3 weeks, 2 weeks. I'm gonna make ours a lot shorter. I'm gonna be like, look, this is what it is. This is what we think of it. Here's 5-star, 2-star, 1 out of 10, 2 out of
There
10,
you go.
10 out of
Are
10.
you gonna let him touch it?
Yeah, the consoles. You could touch it. Oh, never mind.
What do you mean?
Never mind. The
The
controllers.
walking EMP. He can't be anywhere near
I'll let
anything.
him touch the controllers, not the console.
I don't think you lift up your feet and you just like you're constantly
Yeah,
you got
he's got-
static and he always shocking himself. Anytime he gets into a car, out of a
Opens
car,
a car door.
he gets shocked.
We
None of
hear
us
it.
do. Yeah, we can hear it. And so anytime he touches any sort of electronic, he breaks it. So you can't touch any of these things.
He's Mr. Static Electricity.
Yeah, you have the worst
You're Static
superpower
Shock.
ever.
Yeah.
All right, now this
You're
is
the new
important
Static Shock.
because there was a lot of people that were waiting. They wanted to go into big box stores, and there just isn't. And so I imagine that Target is probably not going to have them. Walmart's going to have issues with them. And so if you did pre-order,
There's going to be some. I mean, don't tell people there's going to be none. Prep them for.
I would plan on there
disappointment.
being very few.
Yeah, yeah.
GameStop says they will have some, but there'll probably be lines out the door.
Right.
Oh,
Like there's if you aren't planning right now,
You might need to camp out like Star Wars in the fucking 2000s.
Yeah,
I'll just
exactly.
wait.
Now, if you did get one from Best
But
Buy,
it's not worth it right now, guys.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying,
none
like,
of
I'll
the
just
fucking
wait.
launch titles are like, wow.
Spider-Man,
have.
that's it. I think it's
Gotta
Spider-Man
have.
and Demon Souls. I really want to play Demon
Yeah,
Souls.
there's some, but it's not like the impact that they have had in the past or something like that.
It's there's
So
not there's no big,
There is an option for you guys to just wait
yeah.
till next year.
If you did pre-order the Xbox Series X or PlayStation from Best Buy, you should be getting emails sometime soon to
Should.
schedule launch day pickup if you don't want to do delivery. So that's a big thing. So a lot of people don't want to necessarily camp out in front of their house until 11 p.m. for a delivery driver to throw it on their front door. So
Right, yeah, there gonna be some knife fights and shit. Like, did you fucking throw my fucking Xbox?
yeah,
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
And then there gonna be other people looking for your Xbox outside, guys.
That's why you
camp
get the
out.
ring.
Get that ring. Get the
that
ring. Get the
ring.
cameras.
Hey,
a rocking
step
chair,
away
and a
from
shotgun.
that
I don't know,
Fucking,
whatever.
like, yeah, get a fucking. Yes, exactly.
So it's a big announcement. We're going to be looking out for it because we would rather
Yeah.
pick it up in store and not have to
Mm-hmm.
wait for some person. So figured I'd let you know. All right, the next story is Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. We got a new trailer. It's called, what was the stupid video called? It's just more PlayStation exclusive shit that comes along with Call of Duty Black Ops,
So it's
and
gonna piss
people
more
are
people off.
kind of pissed. This is
Yeah.
you're getting additional loadout slots, tier skips, more battle pass stuff, and it's only for PlayStation players. You're talking about more experience. Now, it's not pay to win because you're not paying extra for it, but this is just another thing that's just like, why? People who are
you
going to play it
know
on
why.
PlayStation were already going to play it on PlayStation, and then people were obviously upset. Xbox users mainly, but even some PlayStation users on Reddit really went out and said, like, this is absolute nonsense. No one wants this. And for whatever reason, Activision keeps doing it.
Yeah.
So they're probably taking money from PlayStation for it, so they're probably happy.
Yes, that's exactly the
That's all it is,
scenario.
yeah.
It's
Give
old
me
and
money.
busted. It's pointless. And it just pisses us off at this point. If it's a multi-platform title, make it a multi-platform title. If it's proprietary and made by a first-party studio from Sony and it's only on Sony, then go nuts. but it's not. And that's just fucking annoying for some people to buy inferior versions. And if somebody wants to make a statement and say, you know what, I'm not buying the inferior version. I don't have the PS4. I got the Xbox, and I'm not going to buy an inferior version. You know, 2 Call of Duties, my Xbox already filled, and I got to go get some more hard drive space. No, you know, just don't buy. Fuck Call of Duty. Cold War. I don't have much hope in Cold War from what we played, from the early betas and things like that. What if the campaign is going to need to kick some fucking ass? You know what I mean?
That's all they've got. I mean, I don't play zombie mode.
I'm not a big zombies. But if you're into zombies, who knows? It might be kick-ass. Okay.
Well, you mentioned the size, and that's another announcement that we got this week, is that the Cold War install size requirement was actually reduced by 90 gigs. And that's... You know, so it's still...
Why didn't they just do that before?
It's still 82
my
gigs.
soundboard file for that.
Now, what's crazy is we have been living in this shitty install size world, and we've been, you know,
This
abused
is big
by
news,
them.
Alex. We have to give credit where credit
It's
is
still
due.
82 gigs,
Yes, but you reduced it by 90.
but it should be 30.
But if you reduced it by 90.
This is what I'm getting. It's like we
Give
are
them
abused
credit.
consumers, and we've been abused so
that's
heavily
better.
Give them
that
some credit.
it's slight.
Maybe.
Little
They're
credit.
still so far, like so
Oh,
much
it shouldn't
larger.
have been at that point. I see
Yes.
your point. You're saying, no credit. Shouldn't have even been there. Okay, I
And
get
it
that. I
shouldn't
like
even
that.
be 80. It's still at 82.
Sure,
82 is still too
that
goddamn
doesn't
big.
even-
I'd say 82 for fucking Call of Duty and how unoptimized their shit is and how bloated their stuff is. That's a good number in my opinion.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then the patch is going to come in and be like, oh, you need to
It's
install 20 more gigs.
The other 90
Yeah.
gigs.
40 more gigs.
Yeah.
What
True.
the fuck?
Day 1 patch, day 2 patch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's the space requirement went from 175 gigs to 82, but if you do in the higher settings, it may change.
It's not like
the
they're adding a new campaign. That's what bothers me the most.
Hey,
Like,
what
here
are
comes
you
another
doing?
20,
Why
30
is it
gigs.
so big?
And so it went down. If you do multiplayer only, it's 35 gigs. If you do the full
That's
game,
what they'll
it's 82.
say after Manscaped, huh?
Yeah. How is it so big? Illusions. Illusion, Michael.
Tricks are what whores
Or
do
that
for
the meme,
money.
it always was.
Yes. All right. So if
boy.
you're worried about it taking up all of the space on your brand new console, it's been reduced a good bit.
For now.
For now, until the next launch. And then another thing you got to
Patches.
realize that on these console networks, downloading a 175 gig game would take forever. We have amazing internet here now for once, and it would take days to download 175 gigs in the PlayStation Network.
Yeah.
All right. This is a big story, and this one actually made me a little happy. It's bad news for them, but it made me happy. Square Enix reports they lost $48 million following the release of underperforming Marvel's Avengers.
Who would have thought? So cynical, guys.
I know. I know I'm an asshole. But fuck them.
They lost. Oh, that's I shouldn't laugh at that. I'm sorry.
No, fuck 'em.
I apologize. They went hard.
game's
They
not
went
over,
hard, dude. They went hard on it.
They did.
They went hard. Look, dude, we're gonna have fucking Five Gum, and we're gonna have Verizon. We're gonna have
Vizio, Virgin
and
Mobile,
we're gonna have
everybody.
Some content. We're gonna have Spider-Man, but not for you.
Mm-hmm.
Not for you. Not for you. Not for you. You okay? I'll give you Spider-Man in a year. I'll give you Spider-Man in 6 months.
I won't
Nobody
play your
gives
fucking
a
game in a
fuck.
year.
I don't want to fucking play your game after 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 1 week.
Yeah, we saw it
so I
dying
shouldn't
down.
have laughed because, you know, obviously people put a lot of hard work into that. And I'm not laughing at them. I'm laughing at the suits who thought that this would
Their
go well.
executions and
The
stuff.
execution of it and basically the bastardization of it. Basically what I feel, this is my personal feelings, is that nobody wants this fucking paid, nobody wants the fucking live service Destiny bullshit
Anthem.
with the microtransactions and shit. Except for Destiny. Like they've made an exception for Destiny 2 and their expansions. I mean that went free at a point and you know additional content. This if you're paying $60, it's just the grind. The grind is annoying.
There was no like
And-
good content.
You know, what do you guys think it was? A marketing issue that people looked at the game and they were like, "This is another movie license game," even though. And then their perception of the game was it's a movie license game, but it's worse than that because they don't even have the movie license. So they're Captain Puerto Rico and
Antonio
Starch, you know, and that's where they lost the majority of their sales. Or do you think it was when it released, people were kind of in a wait-and-see approach, and then all the reviews came out. It's like it's grindy, it's repetitive. There's 2 bosses.
I think it's a game. Yeah, it was.
You think it was a game?
It was paper thin story with the
Post-release?
stupid QTE.
Yeah.
Come on, that
I
was
think you're-
lame at the end.
I think you're right on all accounts, right? It didn't look as good as people wanted to. It didn't look like it was as deep as people wanted it, and it wasn't, right? It was shallow. It didn't have multiple enemy types. It literally had 3-4 different enemy types throughout the entire
the color.
course of the game. You have the entire Marvel universe, and you're like, we got robots.
Robots.
And dudes in hazmat suits, and that's it. That's all that they gave them.
Yeah.
And then so it didn't look good. There was nothing to do after a while.
Fucking MODOK.
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna choose
That
like
fight
we're in the
was-
middle of like the greatest cinematic universe of all time in the movies and Thanos and all this like fucking galactic adventure shit, and you're gonna give us fucking MODOK?
Yeah.
Are you stupid?
Yeah, they lost $50 million. Yeah.
I was like,
I
they
mean,
just lost a lot of
$50
money.
million, they lost $50 million.
Oh, okay. I shouldn't have asked that.
Yeah.
Darn.
And so they
Damn.
they haven't
It
released.
must like and honestly, when I first heard about it, I thought it was gonna be a movie license game, and I was like, you know that gift, Joe. I was ready to tear that shit apart, but then they were like, no, this ain't no crappy fucking movie license game. This is all in. Like we're going big. We're spending a lot of money. Big budget.
Where have we heard that before?
Big budget.
BioWare did something like that, right? Where they announced like a really big game.
Exactly.
Yeah, right?
Exactly. Big budget. And then, but then later on, through the grapevine, we started to see some of the mechanics
The
falling
be-
into place.
Well, the better gameplay is coming. You usually gotta wait for it out.
6 months.
Spider-Man?
And more stuff, right?
Yeah.
Did they say more stuff?
Eventually,
I don't know
Kate
what the
Bishop
fuck-
showing up. Eventually, there's
See?
more.
Hawkeye, the female Hawkeye.
His daughter, yeah.
Daughter.
And then there will be more stuff to do, apparently.
Don't give a shit.
Yeah, I don't care. It's dead. It's dead on
They gave it to you,
The
too
only
late.
thing that would bring me back is like Spider-Man, and I didn't even fucking buy that version.
in March.
I didn't buy that version, so I'm not getting it. 'cause I
Well, you
didn't
couldn't
fucking
get it
buy
till
that
March
version.
anyway.
Right. And I don't give a shit by then.
Busy playing Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I'll be
again.
on my 9th playthrough
But
of
if
Cyberpunk.
if our Twitch viewers want us to play it, we'll fucking play it. You know, how dare you guys? But you guys love to watch us get tortured. Look, see, these guys
I'd
are
rather play
already-
Granny.
Well, no, we're playing it if they want us to play it. Now, if they don't want us
my.
to play, then don't worry about it.
All right, so they didn't do very well. It turned out to be the Anthem 2.0 for Square Enix. Now, if you're a Square Enix super fan, don't feel too bad for them. They had a killer first quarter, right? Final Fantasy Remake, they sold very, very, very well.
So we're not talking shit about you, Square Enix.
We
so
love
don't-
some of the
please
stuff you
don't
do.
blacklist us. Well, you probably already have.
Oh,
Anyways, we loved Final Fantasy VII, and I think it's a fucking shame that it's like this for this. We don't have another Deus Ex for this.
Yes.
Like we don't have another new IP for this. That's the part that bothers me.
So they're probably really upset with the developer because I mean the developer for the Avengers wasn't Square, right? It was Crystal Dynamics, right?
Crystal Meth.
Yeah.
And
Crystal Dynamics.
so they're probably mad at
Publisher.
them. So they're the
Publisher is Square Enix, and the developers in cooperation. And I don't know what developer that is, Joe. What games are you playing? He was playing. Didn't he say Crystal Meth?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did. What kind of games you playing on there?
Did you see
Cranny
the
1 and 2?
superheroes?
Yeah.
You got the Gamecast?
Did you see the superheroes?
I did. I did.
All right, so if you want to know rough sales numbers, you don't get any because they don't release any, but analysts said they probably sold 60% of the expected total. So that's even a lot. I mean, the fact that
That
they
is.
sold that much, but all right.
I think their expectations were probably set too high. That is actually a big thing that Square Enix keeps getting wrong. It's part of the reason why, I think they had huge expectations for like Tomb Raiders, and they didn't hit those, and then they were like, I don't know if we should do. Luckily, they did 3 of them. There was another game that had these really high sales numbers. Well, no, you're bleeding all. I'm talking publishers, man. We gotta talk these things,
Yeah,
right?
but
what you're saying is, look, if it's a live service game and gamers sniff that smell, as my
away.
grandma would say, and if you're Spanish, so. They smelled that and they said, nah, I think I'll pass on that, or
Shit
I'll
outta here.
watch some streams first. And
Yeah.
okay, I'm done. I don't need to spend 60 on that. I'll save it for Cyberpunk. And then it got delayed, and then it got delayed, and then it got delayed,
Third time's a charm.
and then it got delayed. Yeah, I think that's how. It went.
All right. In more bad news,
So they're still holding on to that $60. So
Yeah, they still
Gotta spend it here before December. So please don't delay Cyberpunk again.
No.
According to Blizzard's COO, bringing more franchises to mobile is Activision Blizzard's biggest opportunity. So if
It is to make money because they're making a ton of money on these mobile games.
so they've been dead to me for Blizzard's been dead to me for a long time, and I'm glad that other people are finally
following suit.
Because I've been sniffing that from a long time. Like, wait a minute, you're just repackaging shit that other people develop for you. It's like Hearthstone copied other shit. Overwatch felt like like Team Fortress.
But
now we're gonna get all that stuff on mobile because it's gonna be great. Are you gonna be
gaming on the go?
So
Come
don't
on.
your people have
Aren't you
phones?
excited?
So they are looking not just at China; they're looking at Mexico and Brazil, that are top 5 markets for
Mobile games.
For mobile games. I mean, it makes sense. There are a lot of people in the world that have cell phones but don't have computers, don't have consoles, and they're gonna be trying to play on mobile. So
Cell phones are expensive nowadays, though.
yeah, well,
They're like $1,900.
well now it's gonna
there.
play all the games that you want to play.
But you could do that with. You can buy yourself an Xbox Series X, right?
Yeah, but then you
Series
can't call your
X.
friends and text you. Like, how am I gonna text you the hottest memes on your Xbox? So if you were on the fence about Blizzard turning into a company that I don't want, here's the news. They're now a mobile game company, and they're going to continue to be. The next Diablo installment is going to be mobile. I imagine the next of whatever franchise they're going to milk is going to be mobile.
I, for one, am not purchasing none of them.
Yes.
Are you?
No.
You sure?
Well, I'm positive. I don't have any games on my phone.
That's true.
None.
Yeah, Joe.
You're the only person who plays mobile games between the two of
That
us.
was one.
I don't have
Contest of
fucking shit on my
Champions.
phone neither. I mean, I used to, and you gotta. Here's the thing: there are some good.
There are
mobile
some good
games.
ones. The ones that
It's tough, and there's been times where I'm like, maybe the Angry Joe Show needs to in 2021 and 2022 and 2023, as mobile gaming gets bigger and bigger, find the good ones and highlight the fucking good ones, because there are some, but they're like fucking like dying light, fight against the dying of the light, and. But I thought your story started with Square Enix.
it did, and then I read the next headline and you took a nap.
Yeah, no, because you said Square Enix wants to get into the mobile market, which
Oh no, Activision Blizzard.
yeah, but we've known that already. I thought that you had said, because we were talking about Square Enix, and then you was like, Square Enix believes that the next place for all their money is going to be on the mobile market. Well, they already believe that because they have several. They're already sort of bastardizing a little bit of the Final Fantasy series on mobile. And I don't know, how that's going to integrate into their plans in the future. But we already knew Activision was doing it.
Yeah.
Planned to do it.
So the COO Daniel Allegra comments that mobile is their future. That's what they're really going to try to
for
push.
Activision.
For Activision Blizzard, right? So bad news there.
All right. Well, I thought we would have to add another company to that, even though they kind of already are added to that, Square Enix. But but at least their CEO is not saying that's where our future is.
Yeah.
That's really scary when big company that you used to love, Blizzard, merges with Activision, and you got those kinds of people at Activision saying that's gonna leak over.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's the future.
do you
Do you not have cell phones?
do you not have a cell phone?
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say,
expensive.
do you not have good games?
That-
Goodbye.
That's fair.
It's
Goodbye.
easier to make them.
That's the great thing about the free market in United States. If you can't do it, someone do it for you.
What is it, like almost 7 mil a day, right?
Mhm.
Some games.
Yeah.
Oh, that's also great about that's also great about the United States. But I thankfully, in other countries, I think the gacha games are a little more popular. I think in China it's like a little more popular, almost a little more cultural. There's nothing holding them back. They don't feel cheated by the gacha.
It's a status.
system
It's a status
sometimes.
symbol. It's like I've got the thing you don't.
Now, obviously, we're speaking completely in general, but that's what the sense that I've gotten and
Yeah.
the articles that I've read. It may or may not be true, but I think at least in here, we're a little more concerned about that sort of being dangerous and leading to gambling tendencies when you can basically just be like gamble, 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 and you're 9 years old and you buy all those packs, and then you grow up and you go to Las Vegas. What are your tendencies gonna be?
Well, you brought up an interesting point. There was a Reddit post this weekend that a lot of people sent us to cover.
Yeah.
And so the Reddit post was urgent. 2K scammed thousands of players out of money. James Harden wasn't in packs for the first 23 minutes of being released. So James Harden, very talented player who doesn't play defense.
I was about to say, doesn't play defense.
Doesn't play defense. Talk shit about his
I
team.
don't know anything.
Yeah,
with
so
this, man.
he gets
I'm
added
with
to the
you.
packs. People really want it, and the meme is he doesn't play defense.
Okay.
And so added to the packs, he's a huge star. They wanted him, and for the first 23 minutes, there was 0% chance, allegedly, to get him.
Allegedly.
Now, this is something that people have done videos on, and so I couldn't find a single drop of fucking proof that this was true.
Okay.
Now,
all right.
I'm not saying it's false. So the issue is the verbiage. He's like scammed, right? There is no secret, in my opinion. There is no secret cabal at 2K, a $4 billion company that makes over $1 billion a year in microtransactions. That said, for the first 23 minutes,
We're gonna scam.
we're gonna turn this off.
No, they know it's a scam already.
It's already a fucking scam, and it's
like,
working.
here,
To
it's working.
$1.2 billion a year, that's the scam.
Right.
23 minutes of an intern forgetting to flip the switch on for James Harden.
Oh,
Right.
but 0.1. Don't forget.
I
I'm
Got to
sorry.
answer those
I
numbers,
forgot.
sir. I apologize.
The only evidence that was presented was, look, the second that it was launched, James Harden didn't make it to the auction house until 30 minutes after, because people would have immediately opened him, probably, put him on the auction house to trade him away for big money. So they're like, no, it couldn't have been possible. And it's
Because the trader,
Yeah.
the secondary market that, according to EA and 2K, doesn't exist,
Doesn't
in
exist.
this. But no, it took them 30 minutes to exist on the
yeah.
secondary.
Again, I have no doubt that he wasn't available for the first 30 minutes. My argument is there was no scam. It's already a scam in the first place. It's just someone forgot to put the thing in.
Right. Their anger is misplaced.
Well, the other thing is, so the issue that I have, and we've talked about this a lot when we're talking about arguments and debate, is these people are on my side. I don't like 2K. These people don't like 2K. They're trying to fight microtransactions, and they're presenting bullshit, easily debunked arguments.
Oh, you mean these are people going hard on
These
2K.
people are what they're doing is essentially making up easily debunked arguments.
So they could try to get the court case and go against
And
them,
they-
and
but
Activision's
just
going
gonna
to
go. 2K is just going to be
slap.
like, you're just making shit up. None of
Right.
this stuff ever happened.
Right.
There are so many reasons to not like 2K. There's 1.2 billion reasons to go after them in the amount of money that they make in microtransactions. We don't need to make shit up or blow these things out of proportions and say, oh, they scammed us. They're already scamming you. If you paid money for 1.0001% for James Harden, who's not going to play defense, you already scammed yourself. And so people pay thousands of dollars.
Yes.
I do think you still need to notate it in the nice big old notebook of all the bullshit that these companies are doing.
Oh, for sure.
That literally, they can flip a switch and we won't know. We won't
Yeah.
know whether the percentage is 0.23 or 0.0000000.
1.
If only there was an agency that already does that for gambling that could do
Yeah.
for that, because
That
it's
can
slot
have
machines.
oversight.
They have to show that the repay, like the amount of money that comes out of the machine is a certain percentage of what goes in the machine. But there's no.
Who would ever
That's
do
crazy,
something?
But-
Alex.
Can't do that.
Insane idea. I've never heard of anything like that.
No.
It's never been successfully implemented in the world. So
Yeah.
guess we're fucked.
Someone's gonna have to do
No,
something.
do it. We need it. Seriously.
All right. We ran a little long, but is there anything else that you guys want to?
No, I'm okay. So as long as we're under 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, no, we're good. I'm
Trying
just saying,
to-
is there anything else that you want to?
Yeah, no. Just check out the links below. Thank you to our sponsor, Manscaped. Check out some new merch on the
merch.
shirts if you're interested in that. Some gift ideas for you guys over the holidays. It's been a crazy last week, obviously, with the elections here in the United States. So I'm sure everybody's kind of, a little cranky, a little tired. I know I'm
After
tired.
playing Watch Dogs, a little cranky.
Yes, that made it worse, like literally. It's just terrible. So just know that we are working on the content. All of our content is going to be late in comparison to others that you're going to see because they got some of that stuff a little early. We have not yet received our consoles, but we do plan to cover all these things coming up. So please be patient, and we're going to do the best that we can. And we're going to bring you some reviews.
Yeah.
Okay? All right. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.